I'm continuing my video series of useful and practical 3D pen creations. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple stained glass-like container, which I'm going to use as a pen holder. This uses a technique that I came up with. It combines see-through filament with penning on a mirror. I've shown this in a few other videos, but never made something practical with it. You can of course use any characters or designs you like with this, but I'm going to use Spongebob and Friends. Let's get started. The first step is to find the right images you want to use, size them correctly, and print them on thicker cardstock. I like to use cardstock because it doesn't rip as easily as normal paper, and that makes it much easier to transfer to a mirror. At this time, it's a good idea to see what colors of see-through and regular filament you'll need to 3D pen each image. This is also why I love filament sample packs that have a bunch of colors and are perfect for projects like this. This sample pack has 23 solid colors and 9 see-through colors. The number of colors used can get a little out of hand. This is all the different colors I have to use for this project. Now I begin progressively cutting out parts of Spongebob to allow me to transfer the image to the mirror. Not gonna lie, it does feel weird to be cutting up Spongebob like this. I try to cut out the most important details only, and I'll add a lot of the other ones in freehand. Here's a full look at the carnage, chopped up stencil. To transfer the image to the mirror, I start with the outline and then gradually add back in all the details that I chopped out. Just be careful not to smudge those lines. And here's the fully transferred image. Time to get penning and do a ton of color changes. I start with small details in the center of the image and quickly try to link them together to help them stick. Penning on a mirror can be a little tricky because the surface is so smooth and the filament doesn't stick as well. You have to use slower hand speed than usual. Again, try to quickly connect any small details to the main body so they don't pop off. You can play with using a mixture of see-through and solid filaments to get certain details to pop out. Like I wish I had used solid filament on his spots. To complete the stained glass-like effect, I make a nice thick border and then fill in the background. The side that's facing up doesn't look great, but once you pop it off the mirror, you'll see how much better that side looks. Nice and shiny and sharp details. Now it's time to make Patrick. From here on out, I'm gonna go faster. Hey, it's eyeless Patrick. Nothing to see here. Eesh, Patrick don't look so good. Here's the fully transferred image. Small details in the center, quickly linked to the main body to help hold everything down. Belly button. Outlining him in black also helps to make him pop. Voila, and Patrick's all done. To show plankton, I condense it into a quick time-lapse with some music. Since I'm going to be using this as a pen holder, I wanted to make sure it wasn't too tippy. I decided to add a simple weighted base to help with this. You can of course skip this step to make the project even easier. First I make the bottommost piece. Looks like the Triforce, right? Even after having seen it a bunch of times, I still can't get over how smooth using a mirror makes this surface look. To add the weight, you can use a bunch of different things. Coins, nuts, screws. I used a bunch of big washers that I had hanging around. I simply epoxied them in place and then started adding the sidewalls. Tac Adhesive Putty is great for holding them in place. Then fill in the seams to get a nice firm hold. Epoxy the top on and then do some cleanup smoothing. The final attachment of the 3 panels is pretty straightforward. Having the end of a project be relatively simple is a welcome change from the normal terror of screwing up that I have. And here's the final product of this useful 3D pen creation. I don't think nearly anyone watches the ends of my videos, so I could say pretty much anything at this point. So I ask you, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Best answer gets pinned to the top of all the comments. If you made it this far and you're interested in learning how to use a 3D pen, check out this tutorials playlist, which covers all skill levels. Finally, don't forget to subscribe for more 3D pen content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.